Okay, here we are with a little bonus video for my YouTube subscribers. Not anything particularly important, but in this matchup I faced off against a guy who was playing a Slither deck with the new M14 Slivers, and it's a pretty sweet build. So just wanted to showcase this as you can see a pretty cool Slither deck in action. I'm just playing Soul Sisters. I was just playing in the tournament practice room. Just messing about really. Lead off with a Soul's Attendant. Got a pretty nice hand. Johnny's Pride Mate after a Soul's Attendant is generally a pretty nice play, and we've got an Honor of the Pure to keep our guys big. So our opponent leaves off with a Striking Slither. It's one of the new M4 Slithers. Gives all the Slithers first strike. Just going to get a 3/3 Pride Mate here. Opponent follows up with a Mana West Slither. Then uses the mana to play a Virulent Slither. And our Pride Mate's getting pretty big here, thanks to him playing lots of creatures. Play out a Soul Warden, then add the Honor of the Pure. Said not to attack here because I was worried about Poisonous, but I think that was a bad idea generally. We should have just got aggressive with him, as his creatures are only going to get better and better with the more he adds to the board. So we played the Sinew Slither, get all the way up to 9/9, followed by a Sentinel Slither. So I'm not too worried about things. I've got a massive Pride Mate as well. So find here, and I think we're going to fish up a couple of Sarah Ascendants. Seems our life total is well over 30. Again, possibly being a little too conservative, and this is the play that really changes the game here. Telekinetic Slither, which is quite an interesting card. I didn't actually know this card existed. It's basically opposition for Slithers, and you can now tap down on my guys, or any permanent actually. You can tap down my lands if you want, but this really changes up the game, seeing as though my massive Ajani's Pride Mate is much less significant once it can be tapped down at a moment's notice. We do have 3 Sarah Ascendants though, which is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, they're just being a tap away from being less awesome. We're going to play them all out here. Sadly we have no Wrath's main deck or anything, and really looking to get a path for the Telekinetic Slither. Still got a bit of a way to go though. He plays another Virulent Slither, and as I understand it, Poisonous racks up, so now whenever he hits with a Slither I get 2 poison counters, which is not good for us. So he's going to tap down on the big guys, or just all my guys generally, I think. Yeah, he's actually in a position to win now, I think, because he can just tap down pretty much actually all of my guys, and then thanks to the double Poisonous, or triple Poisonous actually, thanks to that Phantasmal Image, he's able to get me with more than enough poison counters. So there's all the Poisonous effects racking up, and yeah, we are very dead, unfortunately. Perhaps if we'd been a bit more aggressive, we would have won this one, but yeah. Unfortunately, Telekinetic Slither did a lot of work and managed to lock us out of the game that we were looking favourites to win. So we've gone to game 2. Here's our opener with this. Western Soul Woman's pretty decent against the sort of Slither style deck, seems though they're going to be playing a lot of creatures. Leaves us with Sidewinder Slither. I am in need of lands, but I'm going to play out Martyr anyway. I use a couple more Sidewinder Slithers. Attacks, block with Martyr, and then I'm going to sack it. You can then get up to over 30 life, and the Sarah Ascendant's going to be pretty nice. So draw a path which can be useful against another telekinetic Slither or something of that sort. There's a Frenzy Slither and a Striking Slither, but still doesn't have any good attacks. I'm going to get in there, get aggressive, learning from the last game, and play Spectral. And just find another telekinetic Slither. Fortunately we have the path for it this time, but Frenzy's going to go into effect. I don't think this has actually been a keyword yet, has it? I don't think so. But basically it means whenever a Slither isn't blocked, it's going to get +1/+0. So yeah, that's going to take quite a bit of damage here, but not enough to knock us below 30. So still in reasonable shape. So the path for the telekinetic Slither. I probably should have done it post attack, just to see what he did, if anything. But definitely want to get rid of this, as it's a massive pain. He plays Predator Slither, then attacks. Try to make sure that I don't go below 30, which I think requires me to block one of these with my Spirit Token. Take 3, 6, 9, 12, yeah, and then we'll go to exactly 30, which is fine. But yeah, as you can see, things are getting pretty scary pretty quickly. That Predator Slither changed quite a lot. Plus this Frenzy Slither causing a lot of trouble. Run of the Sarah Ascendant naturally, which is pretty awesome. Could have ranged for it if we didn't draw it, but it's pretty good for us. Doesn't mean we can't play Ranger, but I think that puts us in a reasonable position. He has another Predator Slither, which actually is really, really bad for us, as now he can deal 4 with each unblocked Slither, and also thanks to triple flanking with these Sidewinder Slithers, I actually can't get a good block with the Sarah Ascendant. It's not even going to trade because it's going to go down to being a 3/3, and his guys have first strike as well. So yeah, serious issues. It took me a while to think about this. In the end I decided to keep above 30 life, which I can do by blocking with everything. Then basically we're hoping to draw something like Honor of the Pure, or well, actually Honor of the Pure is probably our main out. I don't know about anything else. I don't know if there was a better way we could play this, but this is the best way I could think of to do this and play to some outs. I end up dead, but at least this way we have something of a chance. We actually draw Day of Judgment off the top, which is super lucky, as otherwise I think we would have been pretty close to dead. All attack for 4. Yeah, I think he would have wrapped up pretty quickly anyway. But fortunately we had the Day of Judgment, which can wipe out his board, and that pretty much wraps things up, as we can follow up with Ranger, find a couple more Sarah Ascendants, and finish things off. So just takes a couple more turns to wrap this up. Got the Sarah Ascendants, and yeah. So that's game. On to the final one. I think we took a mulligan. Our first hand was not too exciting. It was just a path and a soul wall and some lands, which is not really good enough. This hand's not great, but the fact we've got Day of Judgment means that I'm okay keeping this. Leads off with a Gale Rider Slither, which means all his Slivers are flying, which makes it a little bit difficult for me to interact with him. So keeps dropping Slivers. It's basically what I want to see from him. Sticking the Sarah Ascendant under a Wind Risk Heights, pass back. That's a 3 in the air. And Could play Matter of Sands, but I decided not to. Fortunately, he has the telekinetic sliver, which means he can now actually, instead of attacking, just tap down on my lands and lock me out of the game. And well, at least he can't attack in this if he's going for that play, but certainly causes me a lot of trouble, him doing that. It makes life very difficult. Fortunately, he actually lets me untap. Pretty sure it was a misclick, but I take advantage of it because, to be honest, I don't really want to play a game where he's going to be locking me out forever. I think had he maintained a situation where he's just tapping down on my lands, playing more slivers and more slivers, could well have won. Don't know for sure. He was actually down to 0 cards at this point, so might have come a time when he had to get aggressive or do something. But yeah, I'm not sure about this one. I mean, provided I could keep drawing lands, I think I would eventually got there, but depends how fast he was being able to beat down, and depends on what slivers he drew, etc. But yeah, decided not to be too nice about it here and just go for the day. Actually messed up, I should have Matter of Sands first. But regardless, wipe his board, and I think he concedes from there. But yeah, very cool deck. Telekinesis Sliver seems really awesome. Or Telekinetic Sliver, sorry. Seems really awesome. Really powerful here. I don't know how good Sliver is just generally, but this deck seemed pretty cool. Against more removal heavy decks, as Solstice is quite light on removal, basically just runs paths. I have Day Judgment out of sideboard. But yeah, against more removal heavy decks I'm not sure it would be as good, but certainly a cool deck, and give me some interesting ideas. I would like to be able to build this deck at some point, but need to pick up some Moot Vaults, probably some Caverns when Avacyn Restored rotates. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, sweet deck.